What if I told you the Dodgers are on the verge of making a move nobody saw coming? What if the front office is secretly discussing a trade that could completely flip the balance of power in the National League? What happens if the player everyone thought was untouchable suddenly becomes available? And what does the team know that fans don't? Imagine waking up to a notification saying a Dodgers superstar has been moved. How would the baseball world react? These questions aren't hypothetical anymore. They're starting to feel real, and the answers could change everything for Los Angeles. Most fans think the Dodgers are playing it safe this offseason, sticking with the core that carried them through the regular season. But inside the front office, the tone is completely different. While the public sees stability, executives see opportunity. While fans believe the roster is set, the organization is quietly preparing for a dramatic shift. While social media debates small upgrades, the Dodgers are evaluating massive moves that could stun the entire league. This isn't a team settling in, it's a team secretly gearing up for one of the boldest decisions of the decade, and the contrast couldn't be bigger. Something unusual is happening inside the Dodgers front office, and almost nobody is talking about it publicly. The team has gone strangely quiet, insiders are whispering about private meetings, and a rumor involving a major star has started gaining momentum. It's the kind of situation where every small clue hints at something much bigger brewing behind the scenes. A move so bold it could reshape the roster, shock the fanbase, and change the projected path of the entire season. What exactly are the Dodgers planning, and why now? Stay locked in, this story is just starting to crack open. Here is your script rewritten in smooth, natural, non-robotic and real conversational tone. No headings, no extra explanations, just a clean version exactly as you asked. Before we get into this absolute Dodgers trade earthquake, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a breaking update. What's happening inside the Dodgers front office right now isn't just another rumor. It's bigger than the usual off-season talk, bigger than the little whispers teams throw around every winter. Something real is moving behind the scenes, and people close to the organization say the front office is quietly shopping a top star at this very moment. And the baseball world is nowhere near ready for the fallout this move could create. This isn't some depth adjustment, or a small roster tweak. This is the kind of decision that shakes an entire franchise, the kind of move that tells you the Dodgers are preparing for a total shift as they push for another World Series run. There's a real buzz building around Los Angeles right now. Insiders, rival executives, reporters, everyone seems to be whispering the same thing. The Dodgers have quietly cracked the door open to trading one of their biggest names. Some think it's tied to a long-term payroll plan. Others believe it's because of the injuries that piled up last season. And a few people inside the league swear this is connected to a massive superstar addition the Dodgers want to chase, one that would require serious money and major trade capital. But the biggest question fans are asking is the one nobody has answered yet. Who is the star being shopped, and what does the front office know that the public doesn't? For months, the Dodgers projected calm and confidence in their core. But now, word is leaking out that behind closed doors, the front office held multiple internal meetings about reshaping the roster. And sources say at least one all-star level player came up as a possible trade piece. One of the actual faces of the franchise could be on the move. And here's the wild part, this wasn't just random brainstorming. This rumor gained enough traction that two rival teams reached out to ask about this player's availability. The fact that those conversations even happened tells you how real this is. Insiders say the Dodgers are under a different kind of pressure right now. After another frustrating postseason exit, the front office is determined to build a roster that doesn't just dominate from April to September but actually crushes October. They want a deeper pitching staff, a steadier lineup, and a stronger postseason identity. And sometimes the only way to do that is by making a move that shocks the fanbase, shakes up the clubhouse, and sends a message to the league that the Dodgers are serious. That's what makes this rumor explosive. It signals that the team is willing to step out of its comfort zone and make a bold, championship-level decision. The Dodgers haven't confirmed anything, but the clues are out in the open. They've been connected to multiple big-name pitchers this offseason, guys who would require mega contracts or huge trade packages. They've scouted upgrades at positions most fans thought were set. They've been linked to young controllable arms, veteran aces, and powerhouse bats that could completely change the lineup. When you look at all of it together, one thing becomes obvious: the Dodgers aren't just trying to improve. They're trying to transform. And transformations always come with a price. Superstars don't come cheap. Pitching aces don't come cheap. If you want to build a postseason monster, you have to give up something major. And the Dodgers have the assets everyone wants. That's why rival executives are paying attention. Because the moment a team like the Dodgers even hints they might move a top player, the entire league rushes to get in line. Some insiders think this potential move is about getting value before a massive contract decision hits. Others believe the Dodgers want to free up flexibility for one of the biggest free agent opportunities in years. There are whispers that this could even be about reshaping the clubhouse atmosphere after a few seasons of early playoff exits. The deeper you listen to the chatter, the more it becomes clear that this isn't just financial, this is strategic, cultural, and competitive. One executive reportedly said, "If the Dodgers actually pull this off, it'll change the power balance in the National League instantly." That's the level of impact we're talking about here. This isn't the type of trade fans shrug off. This is the kind of move that gets talked about on every sports show, blows up social media, and forces analysts to rewrite their preseason predictions. Fans would go crazy. Some would call it genius. Some would call it risky. Some wouldn't even believe it's possible. But here's the truth: the Dodgers don't make emotional decisions. They make calculated ones. And if they're willing to shop a star, they already know exactly what they're trying to accomplish. What makes all of this even more dramatic is how silent the team has been. No leaks from the front office. No comments from the player involved. No hints from Dave Roberts. When the Dodgers go this quiet, it usually means they're protecting something big. And when teams protect something, it's usually because the move is already in motion. Something about this feels planned, controlled, and perfectly timed. Imagine the shock if the Dodgers suddenly announced that a franchise cornerstone has been traded. Imagine the baseball world scrambling to understand why the Dodgers would take such a massive swing. Imagine the reaction from fans, some furious, some excited, all completely glued to their screens. That's the kind of moment this is building toward. The front office knows the World Series window is wide open right now, and they're not wasting a second. Some fans think the Dodgers are opening space for a superstar offensive weapon. Others believe this is about rebuilding the pitching rotation after a year of instability. A few even think it's connected to long-term planning around Shohei Ohtani's workload and role. Whatever the reason, one thing is absolutely clear: the Dodgers are lining up for something huge. They don't shop stars unless they're chasing something even bigger. You can feel the tension rising. The Dodgers have the money, the prospects, the front office intelligence, and the aggression to make any move they want. And when a team like that suddenly goes into stealth mode, that's when fans should really start paying attention. Because the Dodgers rarely miss. They move when no one expects them to. And when they hit, the entire league feels the quake. So buckle up. Something big is coming. Something that could reshape the lineup, the rotation, and the entire identity of this team heading into next season. The Dodgers don't operate on chaos. They operate on vision. And right now that vision is locked on October. If trading a top star is part of that vision, they won't hesitate. They're chasing rings, not comfort. If you want more breaking stories like this, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because with the way things are moving behind the scenes, the next Dodgers bombshell could drop at any moment.